1-2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs
coming in right side. Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike 3. Anderson.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And thanks for being with us on yourliveevent.com. It's another edition of high school baseball. The Central Cass Squirrels at home facing off against the Northern Cass Jaguars. Game 1 of 2, a 7-inning, 5-inning matchup. This one, the big one, the Region 1 matchup, which could determine the number 1 seed going into the Region 1 tournament, which is set to begin later on this week, which we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. I'm Joel Morgan, Josh Boyko with me here today, and deceivingly kind of a chilly day, but a nice day to play baseball, and we'll take it after the spring we've had.
Absolutely. It is a chilling wind outside today, but all these players are glad to be out after all the postponements that we've had and are starting to make those up now.
And for the Central Cass Squirrels, the home team here on senior night, they're looking to avenge a 1-0 loss against Oak Grove, which was their last time out. So a little bit of a bad taste in the mouth for the Squirrels coming to this game. Well, Northern Cass looking to remain undefeated in Region 1 play. Let's take a look at the batting order for the Jaguars. Leading things off will be the senior second baseman, number 11, Jacob Larson. Batting second, the left fielder, number 8, Trey Husar. He is a freshman. Keegan Neva, junior pitching. He is batting third. Jack Metzger, a senior, playing center field, batting cleanup. Then it is first baseman, a senior, number 17, Cam Van Wetchel. Carter Oslin, number 20, playing third base. He's a senior, batting next. And then the bottom third of the order will be catcher Tim Mayer. He's a senior, number 28. Senior designated hitter Nate Cohen. He is number 18. Aaron Busick, a senior shortstop, number 3, is batting ninth. Matt Metzger, the freshman, will be playing in right field only. Nate Cohen will do the designated hitting for his spot in the order. So Larson, Husar, Neva, Metzger, Van Wetchel, Oslin, Mayer, Cohen, and Busick will be the batting order for the Northern Cass Jaguars, and they'll go against Brendan Maggio, the righty who's going through his warm-up pitches right now. He has seen the most action on this 2022 condensed spring season, 11 2/3 innings. He has not recorded a win or a loss in 2 starts. He has recorded 13 strikeouts, so he's been efficient to 11 in 2/3 innings. Both of these teams have played just over 10 games this year, so kind of a bit of a small sample size for this 2022 season, but about getting reps coming into the Region 1 tournament. And Josh, that is going to be Thursday, Friday for the first 2 rounds, and then carries into next week for the championship series. But again, we're talking that weather factor the end of this week.
Yeah, it still could be a factor. You never know what you're going to get around this time of year, but some exciting baseball to be played for sure.
And Jacob Larson, the second baseman, steps in. Maggio's ready to go. Cam Parker will do the catching. I'll tell you how the Squirrels line up defensively as we are set to go for the first pitch. This one fouled back, will be a strike. Time of the first pitch, 4:56. So fouling back the pitch, Larson. Righty against righty from the windup. Maggio's offering this one outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 7 innings and then a 5-inning matchup to come after this one. The 1-1 pitch, that one misses outside. Count 2 balls and a strike, just about the same spot. Maggio's 2-1. This one sent into empty space. It's going to land between Ellison and Everson, and down for a base hit is Larson, so the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Northern Cass Jaguars.
Got himself into a fastball count and knew what to do with it. He goes right back up the middle, had some tail to it into the right center field gap. Gets a base knock to lead off the game.
So Larson at first. Trey Husar, the left fielder, will step in. It's a left-handed hitter against a right-handed pitcher. A comfortable lead for Larson. Yeah, didn't do a whole lot with that pitch. A pickoff throw, and back in is Larson. He was well in safely. Munkow will put down the tag. Ethan Munkow at first, Sam Coverbig at second, Carter Maggio at short, Joe Schumacher will play third base. Excuse me, rather Shoemaker playing third base. Pitch will miss outside. It's going to be a ball. Cade McKinnon in left field, Alex Everson in center, Will Ellison in right field for the Central Cass Squirrels. Maggio pitching out of the stretch, glove on his knee, through the signs with Parker. This pitch will be fouled back. Count to ball and a strike. Husar getting the signs from his coach down the line at third. Larson takes his lead off the bag.
Healthy lead this time off of first.
Another pickoff throw. Must have heard you up here, Josh, as the tag is put down by Munkow.
Yeah, he saw the extra step that Larson had at first, wasn't comfortable with it. He wants to get him back to that manageable distance for the pitcher, not have to rush from the stretch so much.
And the 1-1, showing bunt, getting it down but foul is Husar. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes, and I think a little bit of gamesmanship of Larson off the bag at first as well. He knows he's got Maggio's attention. Everyone was off at the pitch, and everyone going to have to reset. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no one out. Top of the first inning. Back in the batter's box is Trey Husar, the freshman. 1-2, that one comes high. Evens the count at 2-2.
One of the first off-speed pitches that we've seen early in this game, missing just up high with it.
Larson will take his lead off the bag at first. See Maggio peers over his shoulder, takes a look. Here comes a bunt. This one is pop foul. And that is it for Husar. He tried to bunt on 2 strikes, fouled back. Maggio will get the strikeout, and it is going to be 1 away. And it is Keegan Neva, the pitcher, coming up with a runner at first. I wonder, Josh, if that's a situation Husar maybe forgot he was in a 2-strike count, because he just didn't look like that was like a drag bunt last second. It looked like he kind of had that in the back of his head, but I think he just lost sight of the situation.
Could have been. Not often that the coach is going to put on a bunt with 2 strikes with nobody out.
And a big lead off the bag at first. Snap throw will come down. Back in is Larson. A bit of a hit and run put on Larson. Took off about halfway to second base. Then held up and came back. Was able to retreat back to first safely.
Testing that secondary lead, seeing how much he can get. And he got about all he could get before getting picked off on the back pick at first.
He's off on the 0-1 pitch. It swung on and missed. No throw down to second. Larson is on to second base. The count, though, to Neva 0-2 with 1 away.
Yeah, he picked a good pitch to run on, got an off-speed pitch, and not really a good angle for the catcher, Parker, rather, to throw him out, being left-handed and the right-hander in the batter's box.
0-2 pitch. That one runs high. 1-2. An undefeated Northern Castle win here locks up that 1 seed for the questionable Region 1 tournament this week. Questionable in the sense that might be a Saturday event held in Enderlin. This pitch will be fouled and will go out of play. Rather, stays in the field of play, but count 1-2, 1 out.
Neva got a pitch to hit right there, and he yanked it down that left field line. Got something slow and up in the zone. Couldn't keep it fair, though. In the hole, 1-2 now.
Maggio looks at second. Delayed kick, sends one over. This one fouled back. Neva now battling off pitches here in the top of the first inning.
So this game will decide who is 1, who is 2. Both these teams will get first-round byes and will only have to play 1 game that first day of the tournament on Thursday.
Larson takes his lead off second. Maggio, a long look, delivers the 1-2. And another one fouled out of play by Keegan Neva. He has just battled off pitch after pitch against Maggio. He started the count 0-2. Kind of not super aggressive at the plate. He swung and missed at some pitches, but the object was to advance Larson onto second, which they were able to meet that goal. It's now been a battle at the plate for Neva to get caught up.
Yeah, good teams at this point in the year. They're not giving away at bats, and Neva certainly not doing that here. He's got a runner in scoring position, less than 2 outs, trying to do anything to at least advance, if not bring him in.
Offering comes high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maggio, high second. We're going to get time taken at home. So time out of the batter's box. Neva will step back in. Righty trying to bring Larson home to jump out to an early 1-0 lead. The 2-2 pitch. Big swing, fouled out of play again.
Neva's got some good balance at the plate right now. He doesn't seem early or late on these pitches. He seems to be right on them, just pulling them foul at the moment.
Maggio took his foot off the rubber and got the attention of Larson, who retreated back over to second base. Maggio looks at second, 2-2 pitch. And this one popped up, could be playable for Parker. Drops the mask, gets under it, and will take it for the second out. So now 2 away. And that will bring up left-handed hitting Jack Metzger, the senior center fielder. Jacob Larson started the inning with a base hit out to right center. He took second on a steal. Trey Hussar struck out swinging, trying to bunt on 2 strikes, while Keegan Neva popping out to the catcher, Parker. First pitch, this one sent in the air onto center. This one's going to go back over to the wall and gone! 2-run home run! Metzger with the big swing of the bat and a 2-0 lead for Northern Cass. Knew it was gone as soon as he left his bat, got the attention of Larson on the base paths and said, hey, you can slow down a bit here. Take your time getting home. We have a 2-0 lead.
That ball was absolutely smoked dead center. What a knock by Metzger. Puts his team up 2-0 in the first inning.
Everson just kind of tailed back, and realized we're going to have a shot on that one. So bases empty, 2 away. Cam Van Wetschel, the first baseman. He'll swing through a pitch. Strike 1. So Metzger, the senior, with his last run through with Northern Cass, hits the long ball. Taking strike 2 is Van Wetschel.
Homer in the last at bat, not affecting the command of Maggio.
0-2, swung on and missed. Fooled Van Wetschel with the breaking pitch. That will end the inning, but the 2-run home run from Jack Metzger puts Northern Cass in front. Central Cass will get the answer back when we return. It's high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vanderhoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
And Central Cass will get their first cuts of the afternoon. Down 2-0. It'll be Sam Kabervig, the junior second baseman, wearing number 5. Then right fielder, number 9, Will Ellison. He's a senior. Brandon Maggio, senior pitcher, batting 30, is number 13. Ethan Muckow, the senior first baseman, bats cleanup. Alex Everson, senior center fielder, number 3, batting 5th. Batting 6th, Cade McKinnon, the senior left fielder. He is number 18. Wearing number 16, playing shorts. He is a sophomore, Carter Maggio. Joe Shoemaker, junior third baseman, batting 8th. He is number 10. While the senior catcher, number 12, Cam Parker, will round out the batting order for the Central Cass Squirrels. Kabervig, Ellison, Maggio, Muckow, Everson, McKinnon, Maggio, Shoemaker, Parker. Keegan Neva on the mound. The righty's first pitch. That is taken for a strike. Neva will get the start on the mound. The righty will be throwing to Tim Mayer. The 0-1, swung on and missed. Neva gets right in front of Mayer. No balls, 2 strikes. Cam Van Wetchel at first base. Carter Oslin at second. Aaron Busick at short. Next pitch, that is in and out of the glove of Mayer. Will miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jacob Larson in second, Carter Oslin at third. Had that wrong on my lineup card. As the 1-2 pitch comes high and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trey Hussar in left field. Jack Metzger in second. Matt Metzger playing right field. The freshman, his bat not in the lineup. Strictly will be out here for defense as the 2-2 pitch misses low. Kavervig takes. Count full 3-2.
Saw Neva get ahead with some off-speed stuff. Has missed a ways last 3.
3-2, swung on and missed. Kavervig down on strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning.
Challenged him with that high fastball. Looked really, very appealing. Probably still in there at the top of the top third of the zone. Had to take a cut at it, but couldn't catch up for Kavervig.
So 1 away for Will Ellison. A senior right fielder. Squirrels down 2-0. He takes a pitch low, a strike.
Not the pitch you want to be swinging at. First pitch of the at-bat, down the way, located perfectly.
Ball popped up, foul territory, first base side. Should be playable for Van Wetchel off of first. He is called off by Neva. And that will be out number 2. So Neva will get the out. 2 up, 2 down. It's Brendan Maggio, the senior pitcher. Brendan Maggio would like to help himself out here big. His team down 2-0 early. Neva throws him 1 high and inside. That one just getting away from Keegan Neva, the righty. Comes around 1-0 pitch. That one outside comes off the shoe of Mayer into the backstop. No damage done. No one on the base pass, but the count at 2-0. 2-0 call to strike.
Big bending curveball.
First batter of the inning was Kavervig. Neva got ahead of him. No balls, 2 strikes. Falls behind 2-0 and then comes back to make it a 2-2 count.
He's had great command of that off-speed. Got ahead on the first batter with Kavervig and now on Maggio.
Ball sent towards the outfield. Metzger, both Metzgers on it. And it's Jack Metzger calling off Matt Metzger to get the out. And it ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the first inning. 1 complete out here in Castleton on the Bank North scoreboard. Northern Cast 2, Central Cast scoreless. It's high school baseball on yourliveevent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Carter Oslin will lead off the top of the second inning for Northern Cass. They lead 2-0. Pitch from Maggio comes high, ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Jaguars. The big one, Jack Metzger's solo home run to straightaway center. 1-0 pitch. This one sent in the air. Coming in from from left field, McKinnon. He will grab it for the first out of the inning. So 1 up, 1 down. Will be catcher number 28, Tim Mayer. We're Thursday, Friday. Region 1 tournament set to be played out in Kindred. Mayer swings at the first pitch, will foul it back. Expecting rain to come through maybe Thursday, Friday. Could push that over to Saturday. Could potentially also mean we have a new site. A lot of factors in a spring that's brought a lot of uncertainty here in 2022 as the 0-1. That comes high, 1 ball, 1 strike. I think both of these pitchers, they have a deep arsenal of pitches. I think it's been controlled here through these early few batters. This one inside, fouled back by Mayer.
I really would have had to bring my glove to this game if there was no net right in front of us.
And Northern Cass has shown an ability to run at bats deep and to foul off pitches and get the ones they've been looking for. Has the 1-2 on the way. This one fouled back yet again.
Back to that point of the deep arsenal of pitches. That pitch looked to be a slider towards the outside part of the plate with some horizontal movement, but he's also shown more of a 12-6 curve as well, so more than one kind of off speed.
And he throws one low. Mayer swings through it. 2 away. Maggio recording his third strikeout of the game. It'll be Nate Cohen, the designated hitter. Cohen not in the field today. He's batting in the spot of what would be Matt Metzger. See that often in high school, as the designated hitter could be for any position, and high school could be anyone. As swinging through a pitch is Cohen. He is behind 0-1. No one on, 2 away here on the visitors' half of the second inning. And a big swing and a miss from Cohen. That one runs inside behind 0-2.
That's a good location right there from Maggio. It's a very appealing pitch. The eyes light up on the hitter there.
And 0-2. Cohen swings again. Back-to-back strikeouts. That will end the inning. 4 in the game for Maggio. 2-0 Northern Cass. Squirrels batting next when we return to high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkmeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Whether you're looking to protect your home, car, or crop, let agents Dustin Moan and Johnny Jorgensen help guide you to find the best options possible. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That's hunterinsuranceagency.com, or stop into Hunter Insurance Agency, located at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
2-0 Northern Cass. Central Cass will send Ethan Munkow, Alex Everson, and Cade McKinnon. For the Squirrels, it will be 4, 5, and 6 here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch will miss from Neva. Neva set down the Squirrels in order, and the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Came back with the exact same curveball after just missing on the first pitch.
On the 1-1 inside, 2-1. And not a lot of thinking between Neva and Mayer between pitchers. I think they know exactly what each other wants to do. On the next one is a swing and a miss from Munkow. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Quality pitch on the outer third of the plate, swung through by Munkow.
And the 2-2, this one roped to right field. Metzger will get by him. Munkow to second, where he'll end with a double. So a runner's on there. Munkow put down a good swing, and Metzger just misread it, and it got by him to the wall, allowing Munkow to get that double. So leadoff hitter's in scoring position with no one out, and Alex Everson, the center fielder, batting.
2-2 curveball. And that ball didn't have the same break as the ones earlier in the at-bat, and Munkow took advantage of it, sent it down the right field line with some velocity, getting past Metzger.
That pitch comes inside a ball. Central Cass capable of bringing the offense. That's the 1-0. We'll get the strike zone, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fifth double of the season for Munkow. Reason why he's batting in that 4 spot. Pitch to Everson comes inside a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch, 1-2, chasing something high. Everson down on strikes. 1 away, second strikeout of the game for Neva. I'll bring up Cade McKinnon with Ethan Munkow standing at second. Neva's pitch coming out swinging. McKinnon fouls this one along the ground at first. A couple cuts for McKinnon back into the left-handed batter's box. Neva looks on to second, pitch to McKinnon. This one hit over to first, picked up by Van Wetchel. He'll bring it to the bag himself. Munkow takes third. It's 2 away.
That's really what Central Cass wanted to see on the prior at-bat to advance that runner to third. But they'll take it. 2 down. Sacrifice fly no longer in play after the grounder to first and the strikeout.
And Cutter Maggio takes the ball low, gets between the legs of Mayer, and the wild pitch will make it a 2-1 game. So Munkow comes home, and the bases are empty, 2 away. Maggio, by the way, laying off that pitch. It's ball 1. And this one looped the other way, down for a hit. Played on the hop by Metzger. It's a 2-out hit for Carter Maggio. 2 hits this inning, 2 hits in the game for Central Cass, down 2-1.
Squirrels have something going here in this bottom of the second inning. They're starting to see that off speed a little bit better now from Neva, and they're not trying to do too much with it, staying with their good approach. Few base hits already to right field now.
So Sage's good hard swing, sending it back the other way. Joe Shoemaker in the batter's box and takes a strike. Neva through the first inning, the first batter he saw this inning as well. He was working quickly. A slow down here just a little bit. Pickoff throw to first, head first slide. Maggio back in safely. And the 0-1, called a strike. Shoemaker behind, no balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 2 away. It'll be 9, then back up to the top of the order next inning for Northern Cass. 0-2 on the ground, sharply to short. Busick has it. Only play is at first, and it pulls Van Wetchel off the bag. Maggio advancing to third. Schumacher's aboard first safely, and the error keeps the inning going. Busick, the shortstop, charged the error, the first of the game, and it's runners at the corners, 2 away. Coach Johnson wants to come out and talk to his righty, Keegan Neva.
Big opportunity now for Central Cass to even this game up after an unforced mistake from Busick, the senior shortstop. Chance to tie this game after giving up the Jack Metzger home run in the top of the first. A 2-out rally of their own now in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, you look at how this inning started. Munkow the double, advanced to third on a ground out with 2 outs. To make it 2 outs. The lone run of the game for Central Cass rather is scored on a wild pitch. Then you have an error extending the inning, and I think part of the reason for that timeout was to not start stringing together misfortune. Chance as well, I think, to talk to Neva and keep that confidence going, because he has slowed a little bit. And, granted, you're going now from the stretch. You're worried about base runners, but you can just tell that the time between pitches hasn't been what it was through the first 4 batters he faced. So runners at the corners, 2 away. It's Cam Parker, the catcher, and we're going to get time called at home. Maggio at third, Shoemaker at first. Pitch is inside, and it bounces off the foot of Mayer, not far enough to bring Maggio home. I don't think Maggio took a big secondary on that pitch either, and kind of conceded that one a little bit. With 2 outs, you're not going to try to risk it. You want to keep some momentum rolling.
Shoemaker, though, does advance to second. Puts 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs.
And the 1-0 pitch. This one inside. This one gets away from Mayer. This time Maggio coming from third. He's in there. And another wild pitch scores a run. It's a 2-2 game. Here's exactly why Coach Johnson came out and talked to his players. Neva's worked that low part of the strike zone. He's really throwing a lot of stuff with movement and trying to get outs here. You know that some of that is coming. That's knowing your players as well. And Mayer is trying to keep these pitches in front of him best he can. We have a 2-2 game here, bottom of the second inning. Ball hit up the middle, through for a base hit. 3-2, and taking the lead this inning is the Squirrels. Cam Parker comes through with a 2-out RBI hit. So when errors come back to haunt you.
Great approach by Parker. Waiting for a pitch to hit. He got it straight back up the middle. And now giving the lead to Central Cast for the first time in this game. Big time answer in the bottom of the second inning after they're going to take advantage of some of these errors and unforced mistakes from Northern Cass.
I'll bring up Sam Covervig, the second baseman. The junior struck out swinging last inning.
Covervig, the 7th Squirrel to bat in the inning.
Neva looks at first. First pitch, that one called a strike. So our sequence this inning: double, strikeout, ground out, base hit, error, base hit. Also get 2 wild pitches, make that 3 wild pitches thrown in that mix as well. 2 of them bringing home runs, or 1 of them bringing home a run. Covervig shows bunt, pulls back, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 runs were scored on wild pitches, 1 on that RBI hit from Parker. Again, top of the third will be 9, and then back up to the top of the order for Northern Cass. Neva throws over to first, had first dive. Parker back in safely.
Covervig showing bunt there. Could just be a kind of a head game. Playing with Neva when a pitcher's struggling with control. It's just one more thing they'd have to think about. Runner going.
And the throw off the mark. And that's Cooper Johnson, who was in courtesy running at second, and he will swipe second base. So count 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second. Central Cass has been able to take control of this inning. And the 2-1. This one fouled down in the dirt. I call it a dead ball. Tim Mayer came up looking to make a play. Count 2-2, 2 away. And it looked like this inning was over 2 batters ago. Make that 3 batters ago. Joe Shoemaker put a ball in play over to short. Aaron Busek just unable to get the clean throw over to first for the error on the 2-2 pitch. On the ground over to short. Busek has it across the diamond. Throw this time will get him. 6-3 on the ground out. 2 complete innings out here in Castleton on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cast 3, Northern Cast 2. We'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It'll be Aaron Busick, the shortstop, leading off the top of the third inning for Northern Cass. They trail for the first time today 3-2. Busick last inning had a 2-out error that extended the inning. Chance to make it up here, and comes out swinging against Maggio, fouling one over the dugout at first. I'm Joe Morgan, Josh Boyko with you here today on yourliveevent.com. Big game here for determining number 1, number 2 seed in the Region 1 tournament, which will begin later this week. As the next pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike, set to be in Kindred, could move to Enderlin. Days could change as well due to weather. Of course, the way the spring has been, they will more than likely change. 2-2 pitch. Outside, called a strike, and Busick kind of dropped his shoulders, thought he was stepping out of the batter's box on a ball. Instead, it's 1-2.
That's the biggest difference making pitch is the 1-1 pitch, going 2-1 versus 1-2. Biggest swing in an at-bat.
1-2 pitch hit over to second. Kovervik scoops it up, makes the throw. 4-3 on the outs, and the leadoff hitter is retired in the top of the third inning. And a 7-inning game, and then a 5-inning contest after this. Every game big this season, more so than ever. Obviously, any game in the region standings is going to be important, Josh, but it's game situations, live pitching, getting out there and playing. It's all just going to have to be, it's all going to happen quick with the region tournament right around the corner. First pitch called a strike to Jacob Larson, the senior, and back up to the top of the order.
Larson singled to lead off the ball game. Came around to score on the home run from Metzger. 1-1 to him.
Maggio's 1-1. And this one could sneak through for a hit. Nice play coming from Maggio, but he airmails it over the head of Monkow, and Larson reaches on an error from the shortstop. They're going to give Larson second on the throw coming out of play, and both shortstops now committing errors in the game.
I would think that the initial play might be ruled a hit with the error added on top of it, meaning that it was such a hard play for the shortstop, Maggio, to get to. We'll see how they rule it.
And as what they will rule, it'll be a hit, and then the error will give him second. Correct on that call as the pitch comes outside to Husar. It is ball 1, so that will be the second hit of the game for the Jaguars. No, it will be scored an error all around. So it will be an error that will get Larson aboard the base paths. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Maggio looks at second, throws a pitch. Husar fouls it out of play. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Husar struck out bunting in his first plate appearance.
One, 2 gets away from Maggio. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second inning, it was Central Cass who took advantage of 2 wild pitches, an error, extended that inning, did a lot of damage with 2 outs. Ball fouled back out of play. Count still staying at 2-2. Northern Cass trying to take advantage of a big error here with 1 out. Tying run at second base in the form of Jacob Larson, reaching on an error from the shortstop, Carter Maggio. Again, both shortstops committing errors. Ball in foul territory, a lot of hang time, and to the fence sliding Shoemaker, and he gets it for the out.
Incredible play.
Amazing, he stuck with it, slid, and gets him in foul territory for the second out of the inning.
That'll be the put out of Hooser. Now Keegan Neva, the pitcher, steps in the box. He takes outside for ball 1.
Next offering, this one hit sharply onto short. Maggio scoops it up, throws to first, gets the out. 6-3, ends the inning. No runs, no hits, an error, 1 left on. It is 3-2 Central Cass Squirrels batting when we return. It's high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vanderhoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com on our Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2. It'll be Will Ellison, Brendan Maggio, and Ethan Munkow. Top part of the Squirrels batting order. A lot of the damage was done with the bottom third of the batting order, as showing bunt pulling back. Ellison will take a pitch for a ball. Ellison popped up in foul territory to Neva, his last at bat. Next offering, that one low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. (2-0). This one looped in the air to center. Should be playable, and it gets past the glove of Jack Metzger. Ellison to second, sliding in for a double. Back-to-back innings, the Squirrels have led off with doubles. And it will bring up Brandon Maggio, the pitcher. Metzger looked like he had a beat on that ball, and it just tailed over his glove. So runner at second, Maggio, 0 for 1 in the game.
Ball had some better carry than it looked like initially off the bat. Just kept on going, and it ended up one-hopping the wall in center field. And a sliding double to lead off the inning for Will Ellison.
Look at second, showing bunt, pulling back. It's a strike to Maggio. Maggio getting his signs down from third.
Chance for Maggio to help himself out as he shows bunt early.
He pulls back, slices it the other way. Oslin plays it off the grass. As good as a sac bunt. Ellison moves to third. Maggio's out 4-3. 1 away from Ethan Munkow.
Maggio does the job, advances the runner, and Munkow, who doubled and scored his last trip around, has a chance for a run batted in. Neva decides to go from the windup.
Munkow will swing through the pitch. I think a situation more comfortable from the windup, feels he has more control with the runner at third. He doesn't feel there's a chance he's going to steal home as Munkow swings through the next pitch behind 0-2. Just one away here in the bottom of the third inning. And again, the number 1 and 2 seeds will be decided today for the Region 1 tournament, which starts later this week. The 0-2 pitch down on strikes is Munkow. Goes down on 3 straight pitches, 2 away, 3 strikeouts for Keegan Neva, and it's Alex Everson, the center fielder. Everson 0 for 1, struck out last inning. And don't count out Central Cass with 2 outs. Did some damage last inning with 2, taking advantage of an error. Runner does stand at third in the form of Will Ellison. And Everson swinging through a pitch, strike 1. Next pitch from Neva, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Neva's 1-1. Big swing and a miss for Everson. He has come right at the last 2 batters he faced, really the last few batters. He came at Ellison. Ellison just able to deliver one to center. But he's really found the extra gas. 1-2, down on strikes. Everson, back-to-back strikeouts, ends the inning. No runs, a hit, no error. 1 batter left on. We have played 3 complete innings on the Bank North scoreboard. It is Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2. It's high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top of the 4th, Jack Metzger will lead off the inning for the Northern Cass Jaguars. They trail 3-2 in this Region 1 matchup. And first pitch to Metzger. Chops it over to second. Coppervig has it near the lip. Over to first, 4-3 on the ground out. Metzger, who hit the 2-run home run back in the first inning. His next at-bat here grounds out 4-3. That'll be Cam Van Wetchel, the senior first baseman for the Jaguars. Amajo this inning against the Jaguars, or tonight against the Jaguars so far. 3 1/3 innings, 2 runs, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. First pitch high, a ball to Van Wetchel, who struck out to end the first inning. Or you can see coverage of Region 1 baseball and softball, Region 2 baseball and softball on YourLiveEvent.com. 0-1 pitch hit sharply to third off the glove of Shoemaker. Recovered at short by Maggio. Throw comes close, but Van Wetchel gets awarded first base. And that will be an error. Shoemaker charged with an error. Made a fantastic play last inning at the fence. Stuck with a foul ball, slid, caught it for the second out. There, just couldn't come up with it cleanly. So runner at first, 1 away. And it's Carter Oslin. The tying run stands at first. We're going to get time called at home plate. And foot off the rubber for Maggio. And Maggio faked the throw to first and then ends up making the throw. I feel like Maggio's been the one who's initiated those stoppages of play that we saw. They hear this at bat. And now the righty looks ready to go. And Wetchel takes his lead off the bag at first. And the pitch, a strike to Oslin.
Done a good job getting first pitch strikes tonight, which is an important stat to look at for any pitcher. Really can show you how the command is going for an outing.
The 0-1 over to short. Maggio has it, flips to second. Kovarovic gets it, relays it to first. It's a 6-4-3 double play, and the inning ends. No runs, no hits, one error, no one left on. 3-2, Central Cass leads. The Squirrels will try to add to that coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Whether you're looking to protect your home, car, or crop, let agents Dustin Moan and Johnny Jorgensen help guide you to find the best options possible. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That's hunterinsuranceagency.com, or stop into Hunter Insurance Agency, located at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
3-2, Central Cass leading Northern Cass. Cade McKinnon, Carter Maggio, Joe Shoemaker will bat here in the home half of the fourth inning for the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels fell behind 2-0 after one half inning and had a big 3-1 bottom of the second, getting runs on two of those three runs coming on wild pitches and taking advantage of an error that extended that inning. Cade McKinnon 0 for 1. Grounded out to first, back in the second. Lefty digs in against Keegan Neva. Neva working his fourth inning. His first pitch high and outside, a ball. Neva 3 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. The 1-0, called a strike. Went outside, then ran the corner inside. And the 1-1. Check swing. We went 1 ball, 2 strikes. Something, Josh, we saw from Neva last inning. Those last 3 batters, he just seemed to find the high octane. Probably later in this game, he's one of the, I feel like he's got more velocity coming the deeper we go into this game. And the 1-2 outside. That one gets away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, really just gritted the teeth a little bit. Once he saw that runner get to third, he went from the windup, and he was looking very comfortable and just blew it right by the next 2 hitters.
And the 2-2 pitch comes low. Count full, 3-2. Second and third innings both started with doubles for Central Cass. Now you're looking at a 3-2 count. A quick conversation with the home plate umpire to Cade McKinnon, the left fielder. A couple practice cuts.
Just the second 3-ball count for Neva.
And the 3-2. Sky the other way. Husser will get under it. It's over in left field, and that will be the first out of the inning. So 1 away for Carter Maggio, the shortstop.
Number 16, Carter Maggio.
4 in a row put down by Neva, which is his longest streak of retired batters, and now I think we're going to see a pitching change. Yeah, Coach Johnson coming out with a new glove, and he points to Metzger in center field, and I think Metzger will be making his way from center onto the pitcher's mound, and Neva likely will find himself a new position in the field. We'll tell you all about that coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com with one away, it will be Jack Metzger, the lefty, moving to the pitcher's mound for Northern Cass. He throws his first pitch to Maggio outside, a ball. So Neva goes 3 1/3 innings, leaves with his team behind. Ball fouled back, and that will go out of play. So a lot of changes coming. We'll try to get you all those as we can, but Neva moves from the pitcher's mound onto shortstop. And the 1-1 pitch, this one out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. This one should be playable. Mayer drops the mask, comes to the fence, and didn't get it for the out. So count 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. And some players coming in behind home plate as a Mayer came charging into that fence, trying to make the play. And the training staff coming out as well. So we will have a stoppage of play here. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We have 3 TVs in the house, and we had boxes and wires.
I called Polar, and she said, we're switching to streaming.
We were up and running in just no time. I can be in the kitchen making dinner, doing other things, and Daryl can be downstairs watching baseball or whatever he's watching, and we have no interference at all.
Watch anything you want from anywhere with Polar Streaming TV. Call today or visit polarcom.com to learn more.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess van der Hoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Hoef, a passion that grows.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com. So Tim Mayer has left the game for Northern Cass. Was chasing a ball against the fence behind home plate, and he went down and went right to the dugout and either took a hit to the nose or potentially lost a tooth. And we saw the players kind of hanging around behind home plate, players from Central Cass, Northern Cass looking, maybe a tooth getting knocked out and looking over there. Well, just purely speculation here. At this point, but Cam Van Wetchel will move from first base. He instead will be the catcher now, among some other changes. Neva moving from short to first, and Busick will come into the game at short. Oslin will be at third. So we've had some changes coming here in the last few minutes of play. Larson at second, so that kind of going back a little bit to what we saw to start this game in the infield, with the exception of Neva over at first base. So we'll try to get you more of those changes as they come your way. But Carter Oslin Cam Van Wetchel is behind home plate. So that's the situation we're in right now, and a little bit of a delay to the restart of this game because of that injury to Tim Mayer. So we'll step aside once more. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here, Region 1 Baseball. And all just delays coming from the injury to Tim Mayer when he is, again, out of the game. Cam Van Wetchel will do the catching. A lot more defensive changes coming. Again, we'll try to keep up as this game continues on. A lot of that just kind of came our way there pretty quick. So one away, the count 1-2 strikes to Maggio with Jack Metzger pitching. Here comes Metzger's 1-2 pitch. Pop back foul, and that is out of play. Count stays 1-2 strikes. Keegan Neva, who was the starter in this game, moved to short for, 3 pitches, and then now moves over to first base. As a pitch breaks inside to Maggio, swings through it. It's a drop third strike, but the throw will come down there to retire for the out, 2 away. So, by the way, that was only the first batter that Jack Metzger faced because Neva got the first out of this inning. So it took him a while to finish that at bat, but no one on, 2 away. And that will bring up Joe Shoemaker. And Van Wetchel starting this game at first, now the catcher here. Swing and a miss for Shoemaker. Josh, we saw a lot of activity in that long delay, both for Jack Metzger for the outfielders. Everyone just trying to keep some sort of momentum going given that situation as the next one inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, doing their best not to dwell on any kind of situation, staying as loose as possible, passing some time during the delay.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Looped to left, and it is foul. And you can see Schumacher just kind of dropping down to his knees there a little bit, or I should say about squatting down a little bit and wincing, thinking that he had extra bases coming his way. Instead, it's 1-2, no one on, 2 away. Bottom third of the order coming up for Northern Cass. As the 1-2 pitch sent to center. Should be playable for the final out of the inning. It is. It was a long one, but it was a 3-up, 3-down, bottom of the 4th inning. And we have played 4 complete out here tonight in Castleton. It is Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2. Back with more high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Whether you're looking to protect your home, car, or crop, let agents Dustin Moan and Johnny Jorgensen help guide you to find the best options possible. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That's hunterinsuranceagency.com. Or stop into Hunter Insurance Agency, located at 109 Main Street in Hunter. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
And Matthew Hoppy, the right fielder, swings at the first pitch he sees of the game. That is a 5-3 ground out, 1 away. So Maggio, 1 pitch, 1 out here on the top of the 5th inning. And Matthew Hoppy coming in to play right field in the spot of Tim Mayer, the catcher. And it will bring up Nate Cohen. Again, last inning, Mayer chasing a ball to the fence and had to leave the game after that with an injury, something either his nose or his teeth or something, as he just walked right to the dugout as soon as he had that collision with the fence. And we do have a change on the DH position. It will not be Nate Cohen as the pitch is fouled back. So a lot of those changes coming to this lineup. And that's Carter Westland. So Westland seeing his first at-bat. He'll swing through the pitch behind 0-2. And the 1-2. Called strike 3. So Westland strikes out looking his first at-bat. Maggio's 5th strikeout. And it's Aaron Busick, the shortstop.
First looking strikeout of the evening for either team.
Busick, the shortstop, comes on. No one on, 2 away. And the ball comes inside. Busick 0 for 1, grounded out in the 3rd inning. 1-0 pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0, runs high, hitters count 3-0 with the top of the order due up for Northern Cass. All of our scoring in this game was over the first 2 innings. Northern Cass took the lead on Jack Metzger's 2-run home run to center. Then it was a 3-run bottom of the second inning for Central Cass as ball 4 high and outside. Busick draws the walk. Maggio's first walk. And with 2 away, it's Jacob Larson, the second baseman.
First walk from either pitcher, I believe, tonight. And Maggio, with his first, has had really good control throughout this game. Hasn't allowed a hit since the Metzger home run in the first. A couple of errors have been the only other base runners to reach for the Jaguars.
Pitch from Maggio, and it's looped over to Copperbig at second, so the 2-out walk is left stranded at first. It is no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. 2 stranded now in the game for Northern Cass. They trail 3-2. Home half of the 5th inning next on YourLiveEvent.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Cam Parker, the catcher and the number 9 hitter in the Central Cass batting order. Coming up here is team leading 3-2. Big Region 1 matchup. Winner will have the number 1 seed in the Region 1 tournament. That is set to begin Thursday out in Kindred, but expect that to maybe be pushed back. A lot of rain expected to come through here at the end of this week. Also, maybe an alternate site could be coming as a big swing from Parker. This one tails to the corner, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Parker, who had an RBI base hit in the second inning. Of the 3 runs that have scored for Central Cass, only 1 of them came in on an RBI, the other 2 on wild pitches. There's an error that came at short for Busick that extended the inning. That allowed those runs to come in as the 1-1 pitch. Missing outside, 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch fouled back. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Parker's had some good swings in this game with that RBI single back in the second, and then a few feet foul of a home run in this at bat.
And we had time called at home back in the left-handed hitting Parker. 2-2, chases 1, on to center, falling quickly, down for a hit. And Parker 2 for 2, leadoff hitter is on for the Central Cass Squirrels. 3 of the 5 innings they have played, the leadoff hitter has been on, and it's back up to Sam Copperbig, the second baseman, at the top of the order for Central Cass.
Gotta love those as a hitter. Didn't hit it well, hit it off the end of the bat, but you found some grass in the outfield, and you're on base. You're 2 for 2 on the day now for Parker.
Copperbig 0 for 2. First time facing Metzger. Metzger, his first time through the order. Came in with one out last inning. McKinnon recorded that first out, so everyone from this point forward seeing the lefty for the first time. It's not only a new pitcher, but you're also facing a lefty. Lefty-righty matchup in favor of Central Cass. Long look at first, showing bunt. Getting it down the line is Kovervik. He will hustle. They'll throw to second. The lead runner is retired. Nice job by Metzger to make his way to that ball. Parker's retired. 1-6. Out number 1. Well, Kovervik is at first on the fielder's choice. Didn't get the separation. Didn't get it deep enough over to first to make the only play the out at first. So it's Will Ellison, the right fielder. He has a double to his name in this game. Metzger eyeing the runner at first, kicks and deals. Pitch low and inside, a ball.
That was a risky play by Metzger going to second on that. I thought that Kovervik got a bunt down decent enough that he wouldn't be throwing to get the lead runner, but it was a good, strong throw from the lefty Metzger to get the out.
Ball sent towards the outfield, and it's going to be caught on its center. Ellison is out, 2 away. And we'll bring up Brandon Maggio, the pitcher. Sam Kovervik standing at first base. Husar, Neva, Metzger, 2, 3, and 4. Coming up here on the top of the 6th inning for Northern Cass. Down by a run, they have 6 outs to work with. That's a called strike against Maggio. Pitcher 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. Metzger's pitch is lined over to Oslin at second, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits. No runs, 1 hit, no error. 1 is left on in this game. We have played 5 complete. Central Cass leads Northern Cass 3-2 on our Bank North scoreboard. Thanks for joining us on High School Baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Top of the 6th, Trey Husar, Keegan Neva, Jack Metzger will bat this inning for Northern Cass. Trying to get themselves the number 1 seed in Region 1. They'll need to do it with a win here against the Central Cass Squirrels. 2 runs, 2 hits, an error for the Jaguars. The Squirrels, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. You can break that down even further. 2 wild pitches have been the difference maker. Maggio's pitch to Husar outside. No, it's going to be called a strike. A little bit looked a bit outside here from the press box, but of course a better view for the umpire over at home. Now the 0-1. This one slicing towards center. Everson makes the run, and Husar is out after 2 pitches, 1 away. I'll bring up the first baseman, Keegan Neva. In this game, he has played short for 2 pitches, and now finds himself at first base and batting here. Neva popped up to Cam Parker and then grounded out to short. Neva takes a strike. We'll have another game after this one, just a 5-inning contest. As the 0-1 pitch comes, sent in the air towards left field. McKinnon finds his way towards the ball and tries to make a diving catch. It's in and out of his glove. Neva to second, and the tying run is at second base.
That ball hit well towards the left center field gap. McKinnon went back, couldn't make the catch near the track. Didn't get all the way back as far as he needed to make the play. No matter how they rule it, it'll be Neva at second for the dangerous Metzger hitting cleanup.
Neva will get credit with the double, the second extra base hit of the game for Northern Cass. The last one belongs to this guy, Jack Metzger, who comes out swinging. Metzger, a 2-run home run back in the first inning. That has provided all the offense so far for Northern Cass. Have had their chances so far. Stranded a runner in the third, stranded a runner in the fifth. And Maggio's pitch runs high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maggio has gone 5 1/3 inning, 2 runs, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Was wildly effective through the first couple innings, and then has just settled in since. 1-1 pitch inside, called a strike. 1-2.
Painting the inside corner. Batter standing pretty close to the plate there with Muckow. Not a favorable call for him.
And here comes the 1-2. That is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Try to double up with the fastball in the same location, this time just an inch or 2 off the plate.
The case could be made for both starters. They got better as the game progressed. 2-2 pitch. Miss. Count full, 3-2, a close one. I think both pitchers have gotten better as this game progressed. For Keegan Neva, it's a matter of workload with the playoffs right around the corner. Had been in action during their weekend series. Monday night game, you're looking at games, at least one game. You will have one game Thursday, or at least day 1 of the Region 1 tournament, as the 3-2 pitches high, a ball. And this could be a big inning for the Jaguars. Second walk issued by Maggio. First and second, 1 away for Cam Van Wetchel, the catcher. Neva at second, Metzger at first. Swing of the bat could give us a tie ball game with 1 away in the top of the 6th. Maggio's pitch comes outside, a ball.
Control not as sharp from Maggio. Really the first time we've been able to say that tonight is he's only walked 2.
1-0 comes low, 2-0. He's had the workload this season. Came into this game pitching just under 12 innings. As his 2-0 pitch runs inside, 3-0. So Maggio misses the strike zone once more. It's bases loaded, 1 out for Carter Oslin, the third baseman.
Just 2 strikes in the last 9 pitches from Maggio.
And taking all the way was Van Wetchel. It's got a miss first, or it's going to get the strike zone. And you saw the look on Van Wetchel, was taken all the way and thought that one may have been a bit high. And the 3-1 swung on and missed. Runners off to third, and out is Neva. 1-5 on the putout. Neva's retired. Metzger to second. And 1 pitch completely changing this situation.
We were looking at bases loaded with another ball, but then on the 3-1 pitch, Van Wetchel fanned on it, and then the runners both were halfway to second and third base. Well, the mound visit now, but what a play that's an inning killer right there. You had runners on first and second, 1 out, a chance to load the bases with another ball, but a strike swinging and a throw out at third base. That's not the base you want to be making an out at during the inning. Unforced error.
And a swing and a miss. Van Wetchel's down and now 2 away. And that will that will end the inning. So Northern Cass threatens in the top of the 6th, and some savvy defense gets Northern Cass Central Cass out of the jam. Monkow, Everson, McKinnon will bat next for the Squirrels when we return. It's high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
We have 3 TVs in the house, and we had boxes and wires.
I called Polar, and she said, we're switching to streaming.
We were up and running in just no time. I can be in the kitchen making dinner, doing other things, and Daryl can be downstairs watching baseball or whatever he's watching, and we have no interference at all.
Watch anything you want from anywhere with Polar Streaming TV. Call today or visit polarcom.com to learn more.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess van der Haave, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haave, a passion that grows.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2, Region 1 baseball for you on this Monday night. And last top half of this inning, it looked like Northern Cass got something going. It was first and second, 1 away, a 3-0 count to Van Wetchel. Takes strike 1 and then swings through a pitch. Neva trying to advance the third, gets thrown out, and then a pitch later, a strikeout. It's the kind of thing that energizes the bats as Ethan Monkow, the first baseman, comes up. Monkow scored the first run of the game for for Central Cass back in the second, led off with a double, scored on a wild pitch. He is 1 for 2. Metzger comes out here, working his 3rd inning, and throws a pitch for a strike. Metzger came in back in the 4th inning with 1 away, closed the door on that inning, pitched the entirety of the 5th, trying to go the entirety of the 6th. Monkow will foul back a pitch. He is behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Monkow, Everson, McKinnon. And the 0-2 outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Remember, you can see full coverage of Region 1 baseball, Region 1 softball, Region 2 baseball, Region 1 softball, all on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's keep an eye out for those schedules potentially changing with the weather later this week. 1-2 pitch. That is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's something on the mind of both of these coaches coming into today is what you're going to have to work with coming later on this week pitching-wise is the 2-2, and that one is fouled back. And the offering for Metzger, tailed away. Monkow will swing through it. First out of the inning, second punch out for Metzger. And with 1 away, it's Alex Everson, the center fielder. The senior, 0 for 2. Ellison, Maggio, Monkow, Everson, McKinnon, Parker. All the seniors honored before this game. As the pitch will hit Everson. He wears one, and he is aboard. And that'll bring up Cade McKinnon. Opportunity here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Central Cass to add some more insurance. All our offense over the first 2 innings. It was 2-0 at the end of a half inning for Northern Cass, and then a 3-2 game at the end of the 2nd inning. McKinnon grounded out to first, flying out to left. He is 0 for 2. If there was a situation to get a base hit, it would be now. On a lefty-lefty matchup, pickup throw to first, head first slide, back in Everson. And McKinnon will step back in. Carter Maggio on deck. And the pitch outside a ball. Everson has his lead off the bag at first. The 1-0 pitch, called a strike, in and out of the glove of Van Wetchel. This game started at 4:56, now approaching 6:23. And the 1-1, swung on a miss. 1-2. Take away that delay that came after Tim Mayer ran trying to get a ball, trying to track down a ball in foul territory. The catcher had hit the fence and sprinted right to the dugout afterwards. We've not gotten word yet on why he was lifted from the game as an apparent injury. A ball chopped over to second, picked up by Oslin, over to short, on to first. Won't be in time for the double play, but the lead runner's retired. Everson's out for the second out of the inning. McKinnon will get first on the fielder's choice. And with 2 away, it's Carter Maggio, the shortstop.
Metzger's done a nice job coming in after Keegan Nava. 2 1/3 innings pitched for Metzger. Needs to retire Maggio to get done with the 6th for the home half.
Pitch to Maggio, a strike. Maggio base hit back in the second. He also scored on a wild pitch. 2 of these 3 runs have been off wild pitches. You imagine the coaching staff will have a conversation with this Jaguar team after this game about not giving your opponents opportunities. This is the 0-1 taken for a strike. Maggio behind 0-2. Carter Oslin will lead off the top of the 7th inning in a last chance situation for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Metzger would like to send his team to bat, just down a run. Comes home with the 0-2, and that is fouled back.
See if they bring back Maggio to complete this game, or if they go with a closer type situation for 1 inning. But first, the 0-2 to Carter Maggio.
Pitch runs low. Metzger trying to get Maggio to chase. McKinnon, pretty conservative lead off the bag at first, but with 2 strikes, will be off on the swing of the bat. And the 1-2, bat off the shoulder, didn't swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good take from Maggio there.
Such a condensed season this year. 12 overall games for Northern Cass, trying to stay unbeaten. Pitch tails inside. Count now full, 3-2 with Carter Maggio at the plate. Joe Shoemaker on deck.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runner will take off from first when Metzger delivers home.
And the 3-2 pitch, this one on the ground, and will sneak through for a base hit. McKinnon was off at the pitch. He will slide into third. Maggio, the 2-out hit. And the inning continues on to Joe Shoemaker. Oslin came in and tried to make a diving stop. So McKinnon at third, Maggio at first, and Joe Shoemaker, the third baseman. Got on an error in the second inning. Was brought home by Cam Parker's RBI hit. Flew out to center back in the 4th inning. And we have not seen any offense, or any runs at least, coming since the end of the second inning. Shoemaker takes the ball inside. Neither team has brought a runner home, each stranding about 3 base runners. This one slow rolling over to third. Oslin in the grass, throws to first, 5-3 on the out. 6 complete innings out here in Central Cass. On the Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2. Last chance for the Jaguars coming up when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
2 runs, 3 hits, and error for the Northern Cass Jaguars. For the Central Cass girls, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors here in this Region 1 matchup. Carter Oslin will lead off the inning, and a last chance opportunity for the Jaguars. Jaguars came out to that early start and have not been able to get any offense since then.
Brendan Maggio, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, given up 2 runs on the Metzger home run and 6 punch-outs. Is 3 outs away from throwing a complete game and clinching them the number 1 seed. Or not the number 1 seed, actually.
And Oslin swinging through a pitch, strike 1. Now the 0-1, this one over to short. Carter Maggio eats it up, comes over to first base, and it pulls Munkow off the bag and led him towards the base runner. Planted himself and just applied the tag to Oslin. 6-3, 1 away in the top of the 7th. Matthew Hoppy to bat. Hoppy 0 for 1, came in the 5th inning in the spot of Tim Mayer. He came in for Mayer in the catcher position and then moved, well, he didn't play catcher, but came in for the catcher and then moved to right field. Hoppy takes a strike. Should the tying run come across for Northern Cass? As the 0-1 called a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cam Parker will lead off, should we need it, the bottom of the 7th inning. Of the 6 hits for Central Cass, he has produced 2 of them. The 0-2 fouled back out of play. On games we had on YourLiveEvent.com, final for softball, Central Cass defeating Thompson. Squirrels scoring 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning. 2022 softball season, regular season almost coming to an end. 0-2 pitch outside. Hoppy took the bat off his shoulder, did not pull the trigger. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll take a break between games and then get you set up for the second of this doubleheader, the 1-2 pitch. This one hit to short, pulled down by Carter Maggio, and 2 away. Carter Westland will bat. He is 0 for 1. Another late addition to this lineup with the changes that came our way. Squirrels wanting that number 1 seed in the region, and the pitch is fouled back. Even line to take the loss this game. Maggio looking for the complete game win. 0-2 pitch. This one's popped in the air over to short. And coming in from center, Everson will get it. It is a 1-2-3, bottom of the 7th inning, and a win for the Central Cass Squirrels. They are the number 1 seed in Region 1. They defeat Northern Cass 3-2 out here in Castleton on senior night. Post-game show coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Whether you're looking to protect your home, car, or crop, let agents Dustin Moan and Johnny Jorgensen help guide you to find the best options possible. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That's hunterinsuranceagency.com. Or stop into Hunter Insurance Agency, located at 109 Main Street in Hunter. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Final on the Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2. Central Cass now the number 1 seed in Region 1 for the tournament, set to begin Thursday in Kindred, at least tentatively weather-wise. Final line for the visiting Northern Cass Jaguars, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. For Central Cass, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Brandon Maggio went all 7 innings. He gets the win. Keegan Neva, 3 1/3, will take the loss. For the Northern Cass Jaguars, I'm Joel Morgan, Josh Boyko with us on this broadcast, and both pitchers had one rocky half inning, but started settling in. I think both got better as the game progressed, but ultimately that bottom of the second inning was the difference maker.
Yeah, the unforced errors, the couple wild pitches is really what did in Neva in his outing. Really wasn't that bad of an outing apart from the bottom of the second inning, and those 2 wild pitches came after an error on shortstop Aaron Busick. So just an unfortunate turn of events there for Northern Cass, but not a bad game played. Very good pitching from both sides. 3 hits only for Northern Cass, 6 hits for Central. So well-pitched ball game by both sides.
Let's take a look at how that offense came about. Bottom of the first inning, Jacob Larson led off with a base hit. Then it would be a strikeout and a pop-up before Jack Metzger came to the plate and unloaded a 2-run home run onto center. 2-0 would be the score. And then, as we mentioned, that bottom of the second inning is when Central Cass got their offense. Montcal led off the inning with a double, and then it would be 2 outs before a wild pitch would bring him home. Carter Maggio got a 2-out single. He would come around to score on a wild pitch. Joe Shoemaker reached on an error. He would score on an RBI base hit for Cam Parker, who entered the game with 2 hits. Again, that would be the only offense. Northern Cass would threaten with a runner on base in the 3rd, 5th, and 6th innings. They ended up stranding 3 in the game. Well, Central Cass had their opportunities. Though they got the win for more insurance, they ended up stranding 5 in the contest. Final numbers for the pitchers: Maggio 7 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Keegan Neva gets the loss in the start, 3 1/3, 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Jack Metzger pitched the final 2 2/3 innings of this one, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a hit batsman in this game. So Central Cass now the number 1 seed, again in that Region 1 tournament. Time now for our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game, and we're going to go back over to a play that was made in foul territory by Joe Shoemaker, the third baseman. Trey Hussar popped up a ball in foul territory, and it was tailing towards the fence along the line, and Shoemaker came off the bag and stuck with it, slid right before the fence, and made the basket catch for that out in foul territory, which was the second out of the inning That'll be our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. So a win here for Central Cass at home on senior night. We'll now have game 2 of this doubleheader coming up, but at least for game number 1, that one is in the books. For Josh Boyko, I'm Joel Morgan with our final score on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass 3, Northern Cass 2. Game 2 coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Region 1 baseball here, a non-conference game, 5 innings set to play here at Central Cass, taking on the visiting Northern Cass Jaguars. A swing and a miss to get us underway. On the mound for Central Cass right now is Will Ellison. He has Jacob Larson at the plate. It's a 1-1 count. Larson started at second base in the 7-inning game, and that's where he is again for game 2. Cut on a miss. Fastball on the outside corner from Ellison, and it's 1-2. Getting ahead of the leadoff man, Larson. Off speed missing outside now, 2-2. The Jaguars lineup will send out Jacob Larson hitting leadoff. The right fielder Trey Huzar. Second, Keegan Neva at third. This ball's grounded to third. Shoemaker, a one-hop throw is picked out of the dirt nicely by Cole Hoser at first base.
Yeah, nice play by Shoemaker on third. Nice stretch by Holzer to keep his foot on the bag, keep himself from potential interference on the runner down the line. Just great play by both corner infielders.
Ellison, a pitch with movement, running in and hits Trey Huzar. It's going to be a hit by pitch. Huzar reaches first. And that'll bring up Keegan Neva. Through 3 1/3 in the first game. He was tagged with the loss after a 3-run bottom of the second for the Squirrels. And in there for a strike to Neva on the first pitch.
A great opportunity here in this 5-inning game is, hey, it won't affect what's going to happen Thursday in the sense of wins and losses, but you look at the lineup that's out here right now for Central Cass. Guys getting reps for Northern Cass.
Runner going and a pitch in the dirt, and the runner is going to keep advancing to third base. Yeah. Shoemaker couldn't find it.
Yeah, Cruchet just dropped down. That one came off his shin guards, got away from him. Just kind of lost the sights of Cruchet. He didn't play in game 1 and coming out here to play in game number 2. And then again, another player who looking to get some reps out here for Central Cass.
Yeah, that's Cruchet behind the plate. Shoemaker at third. Ball wrapped on the ground to third. Run will score. Shoemaker to first in time for the out.
Yeah, brings in the run, but a well-hit ball comes to Shoemaker. He is able to just rifle that one across the infield. He's made 2 great plays here in this top half of the first inning.
This ball's lined into the right center field gap for a base hit. It'll roll to the track, and it'll be a double for Metzger. On the first pitch, he was hunting it, pulls it to the gap, and he has a 2-out stand-up double. 1 run already in, and now a runner in scoring position for Cam Van Wetschel. He'll play third base defensively. He takes inside for ball 1.
Yeah, another situation, Metzger just puts down a good swing, finds some open space, and uses his speed to get himself over to second.
Hard hit to third. Shoemaker fires. Another good play over to first base, and that'll do it. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 stranded for the Jaguars in the top of the first. Head to the bottom of the first, 1-0 Northern Cass.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
1-0 Northern Cass after 1/2 inning of this 5-inning non-conference game. Central Cass taking the 7-inning game and the number 1 seed in Region 1 after their 3-2 victory just a few minutes before this game. Central Cass will send a batting order of Cooper Johnson, the right fielder, Mason Bosey in left, Carter Maggio at short, Carter Verkota, the center fielder, Cole Hoser, the first baseman, Joe Shoemaker, the third baseman, Tyler Cruchet, the catcher, and Will Ellison, the pitcher. That's 1 through 9 for Central Cass. Matthew Hoppy on the mound for Northern Cass. Hoppy, the right-hander, getting ready.
Yeah, Hoppy came in and played last game, and he came in during that injury that happened behind home plate and was put in. I don't think he was scheduled to play last game. He came in, took right field, and got 2 late at bats.
Johnson to lead it off versus Hoppy.
We did find out that Mayer's injury did lose some teeth trying to make that play behind home plate on a pop-up.
That never sounds good. Teeth plural in that exchange behind the plate. Lined a base hit to right field off the bat of Johnson. Huzar bobbled briefly, gets it back to the infield, holding Johnson to just the single. So Central Cass has a runner right off the bat. It'll be Mason Bossi. The left fielder will step in with a runner on first, nobody out.
And Bossi, another player who did not play last game, and that's going to be a majority of the lineup we're going to see for both of these teams.
Cut on a miss, pitch high and tight to Bussey. Getting the sign from the third base coach. Now steps back in. Moderate lead at first by Johnson.
I don't think Johnson's feet ever stopped moving as soon as he took that lead. He's kind of stayed light on his feet, stayed on his toes, kind of trickled his way towards second and then back towards first.
Bluffed a steal. He was a third of the way, but the pitch wasn't thrown. He probably would have been okay if he had just kept going. Well, the pitch is inside. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, Johnson has just been so active off the bag at first.
The pickoff attempt, fairly close. Ball gets away briefly from Van Weckel.
Yeah, Van Weckel last game started at first, moved to catcher, and that inning where just everyone moved positions.
Runner goes, cut on a miss, thrown on to second, not in time. A stolen base for Cooper Johnson. Puts him in scoring position with nobody out.
I think everybody in the building, or I should say at the ballpark, knew the second that pitch came home that he was going to be off for second.
Pitch misses away. It'll get to the backstop, and now advancing to third is Johnson. 2-2, so lots of opportunities for Central Cass to get this run home. Nobody out. Matthew Hoppy still looking to record his first out.
And wild pitches today seem to have just gone in favor of Central Cass. 2 of their last 3 runs have scored off wild pitches.
This ball is popped up and out of play.
I think that found that one gap in that netting behind home plate.
We'll do it again, 2-2. Hoppy to Bussy. And down and away, scoots past. And now the runner will score. Metzger couldn't block the pitch, and Johnson scores standing. All tied up at 1 now after the passed ball, with Metzger not able to corral that on the low pitch from Hoppy. Now a full count, no runner is on base. Swung on and missed, and Bussy goes down swinging. The first strikeout and first out of the day for Hoppy. That'll bring up Carter Maggio to the plate.
You know, so much happened in that at-bat. So much happened in that sequence. It doesn't feel like it was only 2 batters this inning, but you have Johnson at first, Hoppy's multiple pickoff attempts, and then he swipes second, takes third on a wild pitch, and then comes around to score on a wild pitch. And then, oh, by the way, we still have Bussy at the plate.
Maggio, the shortstop now, with a 1-0 count, takes low. One hit, 1 in already for the Squirrels. This ball's a towering pop-up on the infield. The second baseman making the call and the catch. That's Larson. Retires Maggio. There's 2 down.
Fielder number 7, Carter Vercoda.
Vercoda steps in now. The center fielder for Central Cass. Swings and lines it to left field, but it's going to hang up there enough for the catch to be made by Carter Westland in left. 1 run, 1 hit. We're all tied at 1 after 1 inning. Region 1 baseball, non-conference game after 1 inning, tied at 1, Central and Northern Cass.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's a 1-1 tie between Northern and Central Cass in this non-conference 5-inning game. Back onto the mound is Will Ellison, and he'll face the 6, 7, 8 batters, Metzger, Westland, and Cohen in the top of the second, and Metzger takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Ellison quickly firing again, wasting no time between pitches, and misfires low to even up the count. Ball fouled back. 1-2.
Yeah, that one just caught the awning and came right back in the field of play.
Good thing there were no catchers to lose teeth when it came straight back at him. Cruchet with the block behind the plate. 2-2 now. Quickly right back with it. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Tag applied by Cruchet, and it's the first strikeout of the game for Metzger.
Yeah, I think Ellison kind of felt that he was a little bit free swinging there and gave him something low and hard and thought, you know, maybe took a little bit off of it. It was just, why don't I get him something tempting? And he was able to chase and get that strikeout.
Hacked into left field, but right at Mason Bussey for a quick out number 2. That'll bring up Nate Cohen to the plate, the designated hitter in both games today.
Yeah, he was in the starting lineup the first game and then got pulled from the DH spot. And then great breaking pitch for Ellison right there, by the way. He was pulled in that flurry of substitutions that came, and I think that was just came because of injuries or, you know, because of that situation that happened to Mayer where they just needed to move a lot of people around.
Line to right field, another bullet, but right at the well-placed Cooper Johnson. A 1-2-3 inning for Will Ellison. We're tied at 1, heading to the bottom of the second.
We have 3 TVs in the house, and we had boxes and wires.
I called Polar, and she said, we're switching to streaming.
We were up and running in just no time. I can be in the kitchen making dinner, doing other things, and Daryl can be downstairs watching baseball or whatever he's watching, and we have no interference at all.
Watch anything you want from anywhere with Polar Streaming TV. Call today or visit polarcom.com to learn more.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess van der Haave, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haave, a passion that grows.
Back for the bottom of the second. It's a 1-1 tie. Central and Northern Cass. A 3-2 victory for Central Cass prior to this game in the 2-point game that clinched them the number 1 seed. Matthew Hoppe will be back on the mound for the Jaguars in the bottom of the second. Cole Holzer stepping to the plate to lead off the second inning for the Squirrels. Hoppe steps onto the mound, getting the sign from his catcher Matthew Metzger, and misfires outside for ball 1 to Holzer. And missing well outside now, 2-0. Falling behind the leadoff hitter is Hoppe. Cut on and missed. A big swing from Holzer. Looked like Hoppe took something off on that pitch. Missing outside and now falling behind 3-1. Hitters count to Cole Holzer. A base hit up the middle, and this is trickling towards the gap. A big turnaround first, and now a bobble in right field, and heading to second is Cole Holzer.
Yeah, Holzer just scolded that one on the ground. I don't know what it hit coming off the mound, but but something redirected it there in the outfield, and I don't think anyone in center or right was ready for that one to come their way, and just kind of pinballed around, and that's what has them standing on second right now.
That ball was hit well, had some spin on it as it went through the second baseman and second base gap into right center. Holzer with the heads-up base running advances into scoring position to lead off the inning, and throwing back to second base towards Larson was Hoppy. No pickoff play was on, though. High and tight to Joe Shoemaker. Made a fantastic play in game one at third base as he slid into the fence in foul territory on the left side. And now he laces a ball to the gap in right center. Tracking and making the catch is Trey Huser.
He just saw that one, read it very well off the bat. It came off the bat fast and just made a nice route to that one for that out.
That ball had extra bases written all over it, but the efficient path from Huser records the out for the Jaguars. Tyler Cruchet getting his first plate appearance today. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. Popping out of the mitt of the catcher Metzger, and now 1-1. Good sized lead off of second. Laced, this ball is going to find the grass and trickle all the way to the track and out of the wall. One run is in, and now a stand-up double for Tyler Cruchet. Gives a 2-1 lead to Central Cass in the bottom of the second.
That one just tailed quickly. Was able to get the outfielders off guard. Good hitting here, these last two at-bats coming for the Central Cass Squirrels.
Now the pitcher, Will Ellison, steps in, looking to help himself out on the offensive side now. After Cruchet trades places with Holzer. Ellison takes outside, ball one. And going to third and advancing safely is Cruchet, as Metzger didn't handle the pitch initially through to third, but just late. Cruchet's in to third base now, putting the sacrifice fly in play with one out in the bottom of the second. The 2-0 pitch on the way and missing high.
Yeah, Booher right now in a good spot at the plate. Got a runner at third. Hitters count.
And a strike on the other half, and good pitch from Hoppy gets himself back in the count, 3-1. Misses outside though, good block to keep the runner at third by Metzger.
Yeah, Booher didn't have to think a lot on that one. That one I think just got away from Hoppy.
The base on balls will make it runners at the corners now. Signs being given. This is now Will Ellison at the plate. Runner goes, and the fake throw. They'll let the runner advance. Now second and third, a couple of men in scoring position with still just one out for Ellison.
Yeah, Booher was just trying to will that throw over from second or to second.
This ball skips by. Hoppy throws a wild pitch. And the run will come in to score. So now 3-1 Central Cass. Control issues for Hoppy early on. Missing high now. And missing outside. Runner thinking about coming home. Hoppy covers. Bat was laid right on the plate on that play.
Yeah, Ellison just hustled out of the batter's box on a ball 4, and thinking that because that one had gotten away, that you may get Booher to try to score from third, and thinking to get a full head of steam. If he tries to score from third, that's where the play is. I will find myself on second.
Runners at the corners again. Could see Ellison taking off here. Jaguars were not willing to throw down to second base in the last first and third scenario just a couple minutes ago. There goes the runner, no surprise. They do throw down to second, but it's a short cutoff throw.
It's a good job to get behind home plate, cut that one off. The throw was already on the way. You're not going to get the runner. What you're going to do in that situation is prevent the runner from third and Eli Booher to coming home.
Missing outside. Hoppy struggling with control, and that pops off the glove. And now back out towards the mound. Hoppy uncorks another wild pitch, and another run comes home. It's 4-1 now. Central Cass on top and adding to their lead. Have already sent across 3 men in the bottom of the second. 3-0 count. And missing outside, Cooper Johnson draws a walk. Now we'll have a visit to the mound.
And no surprise, Coach Johnson's going to come out here, and they're going to get someone else some work here in this game. Hoppy just couldn't get himself comfortable there on the pitcher's mound.
That'll be a 4-1 ball game. When Hoppy leaves, we'll have a pitching change. We'll step aside. 4-1 Central Cass.
Integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Whether you're looking to protect your home, car, or crop, let agents Dustin Moan and Johnny Jorgensen help guide you to find the best options possible. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That's hunterinsuranceagency.com. Or stop into Hunter Insurance Agency, located at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
There's a new man on the mound for the Jaguars, and that's Trey Huser. And he delivers a strike on his first pitch, and the runner advances down to second with a stolen base. Another strike in there from Huser. And it's Mason Bussey in the batter's box. Behind 0-2. Runners on second and third, 1 out. 3 runs already in this bottom of the second inning, and missing inside now is Huser. Fouled off to the right side and out of play now. 1-2 still to Bussey. Huser, the left-hander, now coming in. Delivers, and it's fouled back. Yet again, hanging tough. Bussey extending his at-bats, staying alive as the Squirrels did well in Game 1. And on the inside corner for strike 3, Huser picks up a strikeout, looking of Mason Bussey to record the second out of the inning, the first for Huser. They'll bring in Carter Maggio. Hit a towering fly ball to the second baseman in his first at bat. He takes high and tight for ball 1. On the outside corner and losing his hat is Huser. We've seen a couple not pitchers, that was the first time a pitcher's done it, but the outfielders have been struggling to keep the hat on while running for balls tonight. In the dirt, blocked by Metzger behind the plate, Matthew Metzger. Jack Metzger provided the only 2 runs that Northern Cass scored in Game 1 with a 2-run homer to straightaway center field in the bottom of the first inning. Cut on and missed. Good pitch from Huser on the outer third. Now 2-2 the count to Maggio. And down the middle, a strike 3 called. Back-to-back backwards Ks for Huser. 4-1 Central Cass after 2.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Top of the third inning was led off by Aaron Busick, and he flied to left.
Yeah, one pitch, one out. He just came out swinging, his team down by 3.
Ellison flips over a breaking ball with good movement to Jacob Larson, the second baseman. Now a fly ball to right center field. We'll see who calls for this one. It'll be the center fielder, with Verkota making the catch in the gap, 2 down on just a couple pitches. Huszar coming to the plate now.
Yeah, Ellison's had good movement through this 2+ inning now that he's worked. Well, these 2 2/3 innings he's worked here for the Squirrels. He's really kind of kept these guys off balance.
Huszar takes the low. Count even at 1, 2 outs, looking to have a productive at bat with his first 2 teammates coming up and going down early. Swung on and missed. Maybe a changeup took something off of it. 2-2 now to Trey Huszar. He's in pitching now for the Jaguars, and now pops this one to second base and caught. And that'll do it for Northern Cass in the top of the third. Still 4-1 Central Cass heading to the bottom half of the third.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We enter the bottom of the third, 4-1 score. Central Cass on top have put across runs in both of their half innings so far, scoring 1 in the first and then 3 coming across in the bottom of the second, mostly by way of wild pitch.
It's kind of been the story of the afternoon for Central Cass. They won the first game, the big one, which gets them the number 1 seed in the region, but 3-2 the win, 2 of those runs come on wild pitches today. They've been able to, or in the second game, I should say, they've been able to take advantage of those opportunities as well.
Huszar on the mound, delivers outside, ball 1. Verkota in the batter's box to lead off the inning. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 batters for Central Cass in this half inning. Huser falls behind Verkota. 3-0 now. Walks have been a part of this game already, as Hoppy didn't have great control in his inning in a third outing. Strike taking all the way, Verkota now at the 3-1 count. Missed high, and a base on balls to lead off the inning. Verkota will reach, and it'll bring up Cole Holzer. In his first plate appearance in the bottom of the second, doubled and came around to score as one of the 3 runs plated in that half inning. Pickoff attempt. Back in easily is Verkota.
Yeah, such a hard thing to do to get it to be comfortable and get a good lead off the bag at first base when you have a lefty going.
Strike taken at the knees from Holzer. And Huser back in the zone now after the walk to Verkota. From the stretch, missing high with a breaking ball that just spun. You see Huser after that pitch doing that snapping motion that you need on that curveball to get the movement. Comes back with a good pitch at the knees of Holzer, and he swings through it. It's 1-2. This ball is hit out to right field. Coming in a few steps and making the catch is not Trey Huser because he's no longer there.
Third baseman number 10, Joe Shoemaker.
A defensive substitution was made after that swap to bring Huser into the ball game. First pitch, hits the corner. Shoemaker takes it. It's 0-1. Runner on first, 1 out, and now another pickoff attempt, softly thrown over to first by Huser. Wind has died down slightly as we had a breezy game number 1 with some pretty good wind heading out towards left field, and now a foul tip at the plate. It's 0-2 to Shoemaker.
It looks like that's, I believe, Brock Carpenter, who was the defensive replacement out there in right.
Only 2 hits officially for Central Cass, but they've put across 4 runs. From the stretch, and now over to first. The 3rd check already on Verkota at first. Huser sees him as a threat to potentially swipe second base, which is not as easy of a task against a left-handed pitcher, and swung on and missed. Shoemaker cuts through it. Good pitch, good velocity on the outer third. Shoemaker takes the slow walk back to the dugout. Cruchet, the batter takes outside. He doubled and knocked in a run in his first at bat. Lefty on lefty matchup. Huser delivers. There goes the runner. Thrown in the second. Close play. Picked, but safe. Metzger threw down to Neva at short, and the throw was just a little bit short. It was on target, though. A good scoop from Neva, but the tag was late. Verkota swipes second, advances into scoring position with 2 outs now, and a ball down and away to Cruchet. 2-1. Central Cass has not been afraid to get moving on the base paths, and it is going to pay dividends big time. Easily jogging home is Verkota, and holding up at second base is Cruchet. He is 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles. Both driving in runs. Tyler Cruchet, 2 RBI doubles in back-to-back innings. Trades places with Verkota, and it's 5-1 now. Squirrels on top have 5 unanswered.
Yeah, Cruchet had a big lean over to third on that pitch, and all eyes were on him and safely able to get himself back to second. And Northern Cass well aware of what Squirrels are trying to do along the base paths.
Swung on and chopped right at the Squirrels dugout. Shoemaker had to watch out as that ball is fouled in such an odd spot. Swung on and missed. Chased just off the outside corner. 1-2 now. It's Boer at the plate. One and two. Pitch swung on and missed, strike 3, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the third. But Central Cass adds another run to make their lead 5-1.
We have 3 TVs in the house, and we had boxes and wires.
I called Polar, and she said, we're switching to streaming.
We were up and running in just no time. I can be in the kitchen making dinner, doing other things, and Daryl can be downstairs watching baseball or whatever he's watching, and we have no interference at all.
Watch anything you want from anywhere with Polar Streaming TV. Call today or visit polarcom.com to learn more.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vanderhoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Three innings through our 5-inning non-conference second game between Northern and Central Cass. Central Cass taking game 1 and the number 1 seed in Region 1 by the score of 3-2 that clinched them that seed. Tournament scheduled to play Thursday and Friday, but some inclement weather looking pretty apparent in the forecast. We'll keep you posted on that. Still on the mound, Will Ellison has thrown 3 innings of 1-run ball, just 1 hit given up. Had a clean top of the third. Now looking to add on to that, but he falls behind 2-0. Just missed outside to Nava, the third baseman in this game. This ball is hammered to left field, but pulled foul.
Yeah, Neva put a lot into that ball, but a lot of hang time, but just shifting foul, and it's going to become a souvenir over there somewhere by the batting cages.
He went in on him again. This ball's popped up foul again. Didn't get the barrel to it. It's now a full 3-2 count to Nava, who had the green light on 3-0. His team down 4. Payoff pitch ripped into left field. He keeps this one fair. He gets the barrel on it. We kind of had 3 of the same pitch, 3 different outcome. And on first base to lead off is Keegan Nava, looking to jumpstart his team's bats in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, here comes Carpenter getting his first at bat after becoming that defensive substitution in right field.
Off-speed pitch in for a strike to Carpenter. And throwing over to first quickly is Ellison. Neva dives in. Blocked well by Cruchet, who has the 2 ringing doubles, both knocking in a run, accounting for 2 of the 5 runs for Central Cass. Good size lead at first. And there goes the runner. Cruchet nearly took the pitcher with the throw. Skipped it down to second base. No chance to get the runner. Had a good jump, had a good lead. A stolen base for Neva. Both teams now getting active on the base paths, trying to generate offense. A check swing, didn't mean to, but he fouls it off toward the Squirrel dugout. Two-two pitch from the stretch, fouled back and out of play. Ellison has had good control in this game. He hit Trey Hooser as the second batter of the game, and he came around to score, but since then has had excellent location, and that was another case of that as he strikes out Carpenter for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, you know, he got worked on some pitches. They were fouled off, kind of extending that at bat, and then drops that breaking pitch in and had no choice but to swing on that.
Van Wetschel steps to the plate now, playing first base. Grounded to third in his first inning, and a step off and throw back to second base. Another beautiful breaking ball from Ellison. Gets another weak wave. Van Wetschel still cuts through it on the outside corner.
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen Ellison pitch this season. It's up until this point, but that breaking pitch has really worked for him. You wonder some of these other situations if he's just trying to work on other pitches to add to that arsenal for down the stretch here this season.
Finally put some metal on the ball, but popped up to shortstop. And Maggio is there to make the squeeze. 1 down. Just no good swings to offer at that breaking ball right now for Northern Cass. Got something straight, but took it down the middle. Metzger now, the catcher in the batter's box. 1-1. Swung on a miss. He chased, and now it's 0-2. Good 0-2 pitch, just missed the outside corner. 1-2 to Metzger. Runner on second, 2 down. Looking to get out of the inning. This is flared to second, out and dropping it. And it'll be runners at the corners now as the ball is dropped. It was Neva, the runner at second initially. He rounded third, almost went into the dugout, but his coach escorted him back to the third base because he thought that ball was caught, and for a brief moment, it was.
Yeah, that was a big break that came for Central Cass because Neva thought the inning was over, was ready to go back to his dugout, didn't stay along the base path.
This ball is chopped fair by Westland, and it'll bring home a run for Northern Cass. So a huge break. Northern Cass taking advantage of the air just one pitch later, and Westland chops one down the third base line, snuck it past Shoemaker, and kept it fair. A run batted in for Westland, 5-2. Northern Cass trying to claw their way back into this one. Designated hitter Nate Cohen flied to center in his first at bat, and he takes a slow breaking ball in there for a strike. To the gap now. This ball is going to find the grass on the dirt. This is going to score one. Here comes the cutoff. This will score two, and in there at second base is Cohen. We have ourselves a one-run ball game.
Yeah, Cohen just laced that double, and we saw in the first game when an error came back and bit Northern Cass in that 3-2 losing effort. Here's a situation, an error extends this inning, and then all of a sudden you string together a base hit. You get base runners on. You get a big double like that. What would have been an ending inning, keeping the game at 5-2. We're now looking at a 5-4 game.
Now a pinch runner coming in. Jackson Hill will make the pinch running appearance. Trying to get the speed on as the tying run at second base with two down. Big time two-run double from Cohen. Really just changed this game in a hurry. Ellison looking to get out of this inning after I already thought he was out. And a curveball bends over for a strike. That's been his best pitch for sure. Just missed the outside corner. Busick, the batter, flied to left in his last at bat. Nubbed off the end of the bat. Who's going to take it? It'll be the first baseman flipping to the covering Ellison. And they rule it out. But not before. 3 runs put across from Northern Cass. It's a one-run ball game. Central Cass leads it 5-4 after 3.5.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
A 3-run top of the 4th for Northern Cass has put them right back into this game after trailing by 4. They've closed it down to a 1-run gap, and Trey Huser still on the mound in relief of Matthew Hoppy. trying to lock down the bottom of the fourth and give themselves a chance to come back and make a run at winning this second game. A 5-inning non-conference second game of the doubleheader.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for Central Cass, the pitcher, number 9, Will Ellison.
It'll be Ellison leading off, trying to help his own cause here in the batter's box. The lefty, Huser, delivers and low.
Yeah, last chance here for the Squirrels to add some more insurance if they want to end this one here in this top half of the fifth inning.
Huser missing outside and falling behind Ellison, who walked on 5 pitches in his last at bat. Missing high, not by a ton, but Ellison with the disciplined eye is up 3-0. Taking all the way, 3-1. A base on balls to lead off the inning for Will Ellison. And this will give the Squirrels a decent chance to push across another run before they hit the field in the 5th inning. Cooper Johnson will be the batter, back flipping over to the top of the lineup. Johnson singled in the first, stole a base and scored against Hoppy for Northern Cass, and then walked. Runner is going. They have a chance at second, but the throw is high and into center field.
A nice job by the outfield to be able to back up that one to keep it from not just becoming a steal of one base, but an error that advances a runner onto third with nobody out.
That's Carpenter with the backup in center field. Metzger started the game there and doubled. And this ball gets away. Runner gets to third, and now nobody's covering home. Here comes the throw, sliding in. He is safe. The throw was there, and so was Metzger, but the tag did not get him until he had crossed the plate.
Yeah, there's some miscommunication between the pitcher and the catcher. Both were going for a loose ball. Neither one was covering home plate. And yeah, the play got there. The tag wasn't there. And Sam Johnson right now is just going to have a discussion with the home plate umpire about that. Yeah, now they're going to bring the umpire from first base to discuss the play. Yeah, both going to agree there that they think he was safe, and he was. I think that was the right call. Again, he just got contorted trying to get that ball over to put the tag down.
Another costly wild pitch. Gives up another run. It's 6-4 now. Squirrels adding on an insurance run in the bottom of the 4th. Johnson takes a strike to even the count at 2. Ellison took a trip around the bases with the walk to lead off the inning, stole the base, and here's a swinging miss, strike 3, throw down to first to complete the play is in time. One retired in the bottom of the 4th. Mason Bussey will come up. The left fielder has struck out twice, swinging in the first, looking in the second. 1-0. Huser's pitch is swung on and flied down the right field line. It is just foul. Giving chase was the first baseman, Van Wetchel. Went into a slide, but couldn't come up with the play as it was out of his reach. Taken in the dirt by Bussey, and he's ahead in the count, 2-1. Maggio on deck, 3-1. Maggio has flied to second and struck out looking, 0 for 2 in game 2. 3-1 from Huser. Swung on and tapped foul behind the plate. Runs the count full. The payoff pitch with 1 out is put in play. Second baseman calling for it and catching it. Jacob Larson makes the squeeze, 2 outs. And Huser is 1 out away from sending his team to the top of the 5th, only down 2 after the leadoff walk came in to score. Carter Maggio steps in, 0 for 2 with the pair of strikeouts. Missing low, picked out, and 1-0 count to Maggio with 2 down. The bases are empty. Up high now. Maggio looking to extend the inning and add another insurance run for the Squirrels. Huser trying to slam the door shut and keep it where it is. 2-1 now as Maggio cuts through a fastball in the zone. Missing inside now. Wind a little bit lighter as the flags are not blowing as hard out in the right center field scoreboard area, and there's another walk. Maggio take first base to bring up Carter Verkota. Lined out to center in the first and walked in the third.
A nice job by Maggio. He swung big at some early pitches, and I think that's where that pitch sequence came from, was trying to get him with that breaking stuff inside, hoping he would continue to bite, but instead finds himself at first base.
And that pitch right in the back of Verkota, and he'll take his base. First and second now. A threat forming for Cole Holzer. After the walk and the hit by pitch. Not a lot of hits, just 3 of them on the board for Central Cass, but they have twice as many runs as they do hits. Not even 4 innings complete. Holzer takes outside from Huser. On the inside corner. Even at 1. The lefty working fairly quick now. Already back with the sign and the hold. Swung on and missed by Holzer. Got a pitch in the zone, gave a good offer at it, but swings through it. Huser one strike away from sending his team to the top of the 5th and blows it by Holzer, and that'll do it for the home half of the 4th inning. 6-4, Central Cass the out on the insurance run and look to slam the door shut and take both games in the doubleheader.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Welcome back to Region 1 Baseball. It's a 6-4 ball game. Central Cass on top, looking to slam the door shut and take the second game of the doubleheader after already winning 3-2 in the more important game of the two earlier today. It'll be Will Ellison going for a 5-inning complete game. And he misses to his first batter. It's Jacob Larson, the leadoff man. Swings and hits one with some awkward spin off to the right side. Foul, 1-1. Ellison misses, falls behind in the count, 2-1. Quickly back. Catcher tried to steal one with the framing job. Ellison asks where it is. It's outside, says the home plate umpire. This ball lined to center field, carries out, and almost snuck over the glove of Carter Verkota, but instead it's a line out to center field for Larson. And one down in the top of the 5th. One step closer to victory for Ellison.
Obviously, this is a non-counter game, the big one. The first one was the big one. That's the one that clinches you the top spot. Central Cass wins it. But it feels good to take both games here in a doubleheader, and they're 2 outs away from doing that. Now, especially looking at both of these teams, what they did to their lineup, some of the changes that they made, the guys they got into the game. Just it's important to get as many wins as you can.
And this is a big momentum builder for Central Cass. This is a good team they're facing in Northern Cass. This was the top 2 teams in Region 1. Ellison missing just inside to Huser, the opposing pitcher. Had the plate but low, and runs the count full now. Doesn't want to put Huser on to bring the tying run to the plate. But he does, just missed outside. A walk to Huser. 2 pitches in that at-bat where he wondered where he missed. Keegan Neva to the plate now. He singled in his last at-bat and stole a base. This ball gets away. The runner's going to advance to second base without a throw. Neva trying to get the first of 2 necessary runs across the plate. Breaking ball just missed, but The break was so late on it, it came across the plate high and then came pretty good-looking pitch into the catcher's mitt. And now falling behind 3-0 to Neva. Doesn't want to bring the tying run to first base either, but he's in danger of doing so as Ellison. Green light and fouled straight back. A big swing from Neva. In the dirt, ball 4. Ellison, the second walk of the inning, back-to-back after getting the line out of Larson, which was a hard hit ball to center field that was caught.
And maybe not the worst thing in that situation is you take the bat out of the hand of one of the better hitters in this lineup, and you have Brock Carpenter at the plate, who's only having his second at-bat of the day.
He flares it down the right side, the first base dugout, and out of play. Northern Cass out hitting Central Cass 4-3, but trail by 2 on the scoreboard. The wild pitches have been the difference in this game. And now the wild pitch is starting to come from Ellison as both runners advance into scoring position now, and things are starting to get tight here for Central Cass. Tying run on second base now for Northern Cass with only 1 out. Ellison elects to go from the windup and still fires in the dirt. The command is going away. That's flared to right. It's going to get down. The first baseman's going to grab it. The tying run's trying to score. Here's the throw to the plate. It gets by. The runner was going to retreat, but the tying run comes in to score. Brock Carpenter barely got the bat on the ball, but he dumps it into right field. A beautiful spot for that ball to go. Ties up the ball game. Carpenter advances to second on the throw home as it skipped past the catcher Cruchet, and they were going to have the runner in a rundown between third and home. Pitches a strike to Van Wetschel. But with Cruchet not able to block the ball, the runner was still able to score to tie the ball game. Van Wetschel takes a ball now, and we're going to force a bottom of the 5th inning. Now the question is, can Northern Cass put across this run on second base to make it a do-or-die scenario, basically, for the home team? Fouled up and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Van Wetschel at the plate. The go-ahead run now at second base after the tying run has already crossed. Slow pitch across the plate, and Van Wetschel out in front of it. Swings and misses for strike 3. 2 down now. That'll bring up Matthew Metzger. A strike on the outside corner from Ellison as he's unable to close out the ball game here in the top of the 5th. This ball is skied on the infield. Calling for it is the shortstop. Maggio makes the catch, and we'll go to a bottom of the 5th inning after Northern Cass puts across the tying run in the top of the 5th. We're tied at 6.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Whether you're looking to protect your home, car, or crop, let agents Dustin Moan and Johnny Jorgensen help guide you to find the best options possible. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That's hunterinsuranceagency.com. Or stop into Hunter Insurance Agency, located at 109 Main Street in Hunter. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
An exciting turn of events has this ball game tied at 6. It'll be a new pitcher on the mound. It'll be Cam Van Wetchel making an appearance in the bottom of the 5th inning. Any run scored will be a walk-off for Central Cass in this inning. Van Wetchel, the righty, has played at first base for the majority of today, but he also saw some reps behind the plate after filling in game 1.
Leading off bottom of the 5th inning for Central Cass, third baseman number 10, Joe Shoemaker.
Joe Shoemaker will lead off for Central Cass, looking to start the winning rally in the bottom of the 5th. A fly to right and a strikeout in his last at-bat, and he fouls one off to begin his 3rd at-bat of the game. Missing outside 1-1, Shoemaker had one of the game-saving plays in game 1 with that sliding catch. Swung on a miss. It's 1-2 now to Shoemaker. Van Wetchel already has the sign and in the windup before Shoemaker was really in his batting stance. These pitchers here working quickly. Still 1-2. The pitch fires and fouls it off to the right side.
You're facing a new
strong.
Facing a new pitcher, a new fresh pitcher. You're also facing a pitcher who's just has an arm angle a little bit different than what you've seen today from the other Northern Cass pitchers. Shoemaker just trying to see some pitches in this at bat.
He takes it in tight now, 2-2. Cruchet is on deck. He's been the best hitter for Central Cass. This ball is roped out to the gap in left center field. It could go. It's gone! Walk it off, Joe Shoemaker. A drive to the left center field gap will send us home, Central Cass. And Joe Shoemaker walks it off. 7-6 in 5. What an ending.
Saw some pitches, found one he liked, figured out what was coming his way next. Good hard swing down there, and it just kept tailing right over that 337 sign.
That ball was tagged hard to the gap, and he was watching it from the time he got out of the batter's box. He wasn't running hard out of the box. He had a good feeling that one was going. 7-6 the final. Central Cass comes out on top. We'll step aside and recap it when we come back.
What do Basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common. They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
A fun night of baseball from Castleton tonight. Central Cass comes out on top in both games. They clinched the number 1 seed in Region 1 over Northern Cass by the score of 3-2 in game number 1. But an exciting and incredible finish to the 5-inning non-conference game. The 7-6 walk-off home run, Joe Shoemaker, propels Central Cass to the win in game number 2. Will Ellison went the distance, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, gave up 2 runs in the top of the 5th to allow that bottom of the 5th to happen, and he struck out 3 men. Matthew Hoppy and Trey Huzar were the first 2 pitchers for Northern Cass, and then they brought in Cam Van Wetchel to get the pitching done in the bottom of the 5th, but it was Joe Shoemaker that played hero tonight and walks it off. A fun night of baseball and hard played by both teams. They get some good reps before heading into tournament time, which is scheduled for Thursday and Friday, but like we've said throughout the broadcast, weather will be a factor likely, but it's been a fun night of baseball, and we are glad you tuned in to YourLiveEvent.com tonight. For Josh Boyko and Joel Morgan, thank you for watching. Have a good night.